Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Karate 360, the podcast, the original. We came first. There are no substitutions. I am one of the hosts, Richard Mosdell.
And I'm the other host, Kalan Anglos.
Bring us in.
Karate 360, let's start this show. You will kick high and I will sweep low. From local to global, it's the thing that we love. Karate. Sanro Kamaru.
Very good.
You weren't supposed to say karate.
I don't know, I just couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself.
I do the song this week. You did the intro.
Just so excited.
Know your role.
Know my role. Know my place in
You
the
have
world.
one job.
One job.
It's funny. I walked into the club tonight. You were teaching class. I had all this podcast gear with me because I had to take it, and I brought it back. And one of the parents goes, "What's that?" And he's pointing at this stand. And I said, "What's a stand? It's a microphone stand." He goes, "What for?" I go, "For the podcast." He goes, "What podcast?"
I know, this is terrible. We have to put the poster up in the office.
I go, "The karate podcast that me and Richard do?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I've seen that."
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's pretty clear what podcast is for.
I should just share we gotta do a better job promoting. My fault. We should get stickers and stick it on people's foreheads as they walk out the door.
We should get stickers. We should get. Remember did we talk about a bobblehead or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is still a really good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still. I think it's an awesome idea.
Okay, we have to say what it is.
Okay. Well, the idea is to make a Karate 360 bobblehead, and then we mail it to somebody in the karate world.
Right.
They take a picture of it, they send it to us, and they kindly mail it to them, or just give it to the next person.
Yes.
And then the bobblehead goes off into the world. We maybe never see it ever again, but people keep sending us pictures of it.
With the bobblehead.
With the bobblehead. They have to hold the bobblehead and take a picture, ideally in their uniform, and then the bobblehead travels the world.
I like that. I like it. I also like the idea of bringing a bobblehead or some kind of figure to each of the tournaments that we go to.
There can be two.
There'd be two bobbleheads.
Maybe when the mascot for 2020 comes up, we'll
Ooh.
mascot. No, I agree. There could be two.
And we're
Absolutely.
going to talk about that mascot later on.
What about if I just travel the world and people cuddle me and take pictures?
Cuddle you.
Cuddle me. They'll hold me in their arms and take a picture.
This is Richard.
This is Richard. I just wear a Karate 360 t-shirt. Take a picture with Richard.
Do it.
Send me around the world. Pass me from house to house. I sleep on floors.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Well, I like this. If my family's all grown up, they'll let me leave the house for a while. Sure.
Now, there you go. 2 podcasts in 1 week from the Karate 360 podcast.
On fire. Plus, you're doing your K-Fit podcast.
Yeah, I did it today with nutritionists. It was good. It was good.
Oh, really?
We got a lot of good information.
Oh, I can't wait to listen to it.
Oh, yeah. It was a really good one.
Knowledge.
Drop of knowledge. It was good. How was your week?
My week is amazing, on fire, incredible. Man, there's actually so much stuff that's happened this week. I can't tell. I'm
I can't tell you any
signed. What do you call it? Non-disclosure. Disclosure. Man.
Disclosure.
I have been in the dojo for 10 hours, man. More.
A non-disclosure.
Oh no, I've been in dojo for over 12 hours now. Non-disclosure agreements.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in non-disclosure agreements territory right now, but they're good. They're good. 2018 is going to be the year for me where more events come on scene, and then the events that I brought on scene get even further established.
Yes, I think that's for sure. That's one of the 2018s. It's going to be a big 2018 for karate, I think, in general. We got a big world championships, obviously. We'll talk about this maybe in later episode later this month, a little preview of 2018. But I think one of the things that's really going to pop is all these events that we've started. Canada Open, I think, is going to be even bigger than it was.
It's going to be huge. I already had an email from another team in Japan that's coming.
Awesome. That's so awesome. And then I said we have the BC Winter Games in 2018, the tryouts this weekend, height divisions instead of weight divisions.
Yes. First time.
People seem to be digging that idea, especially at that young 12, 13
Yeah, that young age where they're not doing takedowns, they're not doing foot sweeps, they're not wrestling.
Yes.
It's reach, speed, and height. And was it reach, speed, and height? Reach.
Height.
I
don't know.
Something like that. It's big. But 2019, man.
2019.
I'm already working on a mega event for 2018.
Oh, I think I know.
You know?
I think I know.
I can't tell you.
I think I know.
You guys are just going to have to wait. But I'm going to give a little preview of it at the Canada Open.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And you, sir, you are alive and healthy and moving and grooving.
That's right. Moving and grooving. looking forward to the Christmas break. We take a few days off. It's been kind of go these last few weeks. We got the NCCP coaching certification this weekend. Comp Dev with Gerard.
That's a high performance coach.
That's right. That's a high performance. It's
He's
also
a
high performance workshop. It is analyzing technical and tactical of karate performance.
He needs to put on your gi.
I know. The first day is just a workshop, go through the book or whatever. Second day is you're in your gi.
So
you're doing it.
He's with the Quebec.
Yes. Yeah.
If you sweet talk him enough, he'll start showing up with you.
Oh yeah.
That's what he did the last one we did.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's like,
maybe we should be showing him what we did.
Should.
Yeah. We toppled BC, toppled Quebec.
But it's like a sports team. When you're getting really good, you start putting up barriers of knowledge.
Yes.
Like you start to put barriers of access.
Yes. I mean, he's still a top-notch coach, so whatever we can learn from him.
Yes.
Great.
But it was funny because he was really getting into the, and Gerard, you're listening to this, which of course I know.
Why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be?
He was really getting into it. He's like, oh yeah, no, we do this. We do that. PC, we always hit you with this and this and this. I'm like, oh yeah, keep going with it.
What else do you do?
Oh, that was a really good drill. I'm gonna do that one. So yeah, it's one of those courses which is like, I don't know, you can immediately apply it if you want to.
Yes. Yeah.
If you don't want to, you can toss it.
We're cramming a lot of stuff into not only just 2 days, but it's like it feels like back to back because it's Saturday night. It's 2:30 to 10:30 or something like that. Saturday night, past my bedtime, and then Sunday morning. So it's just like Saturday night and Sunday morning. So it's just like one go right through. Fill your head and away you go.
When I did it, it started at 8 in the morning, went to 8 at night.
Yeah. But one day.
One day, yeah. And that was a weekend that I went over. I paid my whole way for the course. Then that night, I took the 9 o'clock ferry back. I taught all day in my club. Then I took the ferry back to Vancouver for nationals. And then I called you and said, get your butt over here.
Oh, yeah.
That was the weekend.
Oh, wow.
And I went back. So because I went over Wednesday night. I slept at my buddy's house. Remember? I slept at my buddy's house. Then I did the course and went back. And then I went back again. Yeah. And in that month, that was a month of the Via Sport Review. I went to Vancouver 4 times in 4 weeks.
Crazy.
And 1 week was twice in like 48 hours.
Can you believe that was almost 2 years ago?
I know.
Come February, that'll be 2 years.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Man, time's just flying by.
But you know what? That brings up one of my points.
Go for it. What's one of your points?
When you're a black belt, you're no longer a civilian.
You're no longer a civilian.
That's right.
Like a karate civilian?
Like a civilian. It's not like you join the army, but all those things that civilians stress over, I don't stress over.
No?
No.
Like what?
Whatever it is, man.
Whatever it is you're stressing about.
Whatever it is when people come in. When they come here into the karate club, they probably come work out with you. They don't want to hear about our stuff. They don't want to hear about the 20 fires we're putting out in our day. They want to hear about, someone put no sugar in my coffee.
Somebody's putting fires out right now.
That's right. Good luck, Mr. Devlin.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear about that stuff.
No. Yeah.
You can't show up, for your workout with a great client. Really important. They've been with you for ages at like 6:30 in the morning. Like, oh man, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I was out way too late last night, and I didn't even. No, they don't want to hear that.
No.
This is the uplifting part of their day.
And especially I find with karate training, with any type of training, exercise, working out, whatever it is, for a lot of people, that's like their hour in a day where they're just shut off from work and from life and just work hard and sweat.
And they want to be accountable to you.
Totally.
That's why they call you sensei. That's why they come up with a workout coach. That's really important. So I just got this thing. When I leave the house, when I walk out the door, it's on. It's got to be on. It's on. Well, I'm not a civilian anymore.
Okay, yeah.
No, I don't want to be in the army or anything like that. But everybody else can complain about their day, can drag their feet. That's fine. If I'm going to drag my feet, I'm just not going to go out.
Sure. Stay home.
But then again, I have to go out. There is nobody else to take over.
Yeah.
So when you become a black belt, I kind of feel like you're no longer a civilian. It's not like a higher calling. It's nothing like that. It's just more, I know how to be more accountable to myself.
Sure.
And I don't require anybody else to hear my worries and sorrows just to get through my day, to grease my day.
Yeah, and how's it going to make the members feel when you come in if you're like you're down, oh, I've had a crappy day. And this,
like it's different. Like if you and I, we're in the office, we're the instructors, we're going to be like, all right, you know, I got this thing I'm dealing with.
Yes.
I got this thing I'm dealing with. So let's recognize the fact that, you know, my energy level is at like 65% or whatever. Like that's totally understandable because that is the instructor pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's just communication.
That's just communication. You know, be totally clear with each other about where you're at, where your health is. Why we do fitness tests or why we see doctors or whatever, right? Yeah. But the face we present everybody, no. They're the civilians. We've got to give them more than they're expecting from us.
For sure.
And so yeah, this is my thought today.
Something that you told me that I still use. I use it pretty much in everything, whether it's karate training or in my, you know, when I'm working out with somebody, coaching them or whatever, is I can't remember exactly how you phrased this. You probably said it on the podcast before, but it's like you can either be the reason that somebody's going to thrive in karate or continue in karate, or they can leave on any given day.
Yeah.
Any single moment, you can be the reason why somebody stays and excels in karate, or why they walk away and never want to come back at any moment. And I use that all the time. Like, and I catch myself maybe when I'm training with somebody or something where I'm not maybe engaged enough, or I'm not giving them good enough feedback. I think right away, well, this is the moment where you could help them thrive, or again, walk away.
Yeah, it's true. They say in every class is somebody deciding if this is the class that will push me over the edge to quit or make me decide to stay.
Yes, I butchered that.
No. The way you said it is totally the same. Yeah. Like this is the time. There's no way to pull them closer.
Yes, yeah.
So what I find with the instructors is not to stand behind by your back and watch what's going on, but look at the kids in the eye, look at the person in the eye, and push them a little bit. You know, like make them feel a little uncomfortable, and then tell them, "Did you just feel uncomfortable? Yes, good, because now you're growing."
Yes,
you know,
yeah, totally.
It's that, like, you know, over here in the corner is your comfort zone, over here is the growth zone. Guess what? And then we, as black belts, we have to model that behavior. We have to model the behavior of getting out of our comfort zone. Because the problem with black belts is you get a black belt, you create a position and you want to protect it. I'm totally not interested in protecting a position. I'm more interested in going forward, doing the unexpected.
Yeah, helping other people grow there.
Yeah. You know, this is my theme last little while. Okay, if I do this, could I fail? Yep. I could actually embarrass myself if I do this. People could ridicule me. And it's going to be a major red mark if I don't make it. Yep. Okay, I got to do it for sure.
Yeah, you for sure got to do it.
I for sure have to do it because all those marks are like, it's a calculated risk, but it could take a while for people to figure it out, but it could pay off.
But it could be a big payoff.
It could be a big payoff, and a payoff not just monetarily, but legacy.
Yes. So Now I noticed you're wearing the Canada JKF jacket. I haven't seen that jacket, I don't think.
Okay, so this jacket was for the team and coaching staff on the Wadokai Canada for the Wadokai World Cup, and I was on the Canada team as a coach and as a competitor. And I only wear it in the winter when it's slightly colder.
Okay.
So I don't want to wear my Kenzen jacket every single minute. Not every single minute. So I just
broke it out.
Broke it out, and I just wear it when I feel like I need to wear a jacket and stuff. I think I need a new Kenzen jacket.
Okay.
So I need to get one that says Chief Instructor on the back, because I have people coming up to me every single day almost and go, "Are you like a teacher at Kenzen, or you just want to help work out there?" I'm like, no, I'm the instructor, right? And they want to talk about something. So this one's pretty nice. It matches the flag, because we have the flag and the jacket made sometime. So I'm just wearing it just because it's winter. I have a World Championships 2008 white training jacket, white jumper.
Oh yeah.
But I almost wore it right out. I should bring it in sometime.
Did you see the new BCT jacket?
I did see it.
I'm pretty sure. We're not going too far with that.
Yes. We're not sure exactly. I just don't want the slim fit, because you got to put it over a gi.
Yes, of course. Yeah. All right. Well, we should probably get into a little bit of karate global news.
Bring it.
So, all right, it's coming to the end of 2017. I almost said 2018. Coming to the end of 2017 pretty soon. We got a few episodes left this year, but there's been no K1s. Last K1 was last week. We talked about it. So what we wanted to do this week is we wanted to actually look at, well, who are the highest ranked WKF athletes in each division at the end of 2017.
Absolutely.
The competition has now ended in 2017, so we want to take a look and see where everybody is at. So, let's say this I got. So let's just do like the adult.
I'm on female captain. Now, for those people who aren't following WKF competition, that's not a problem. But when we read out a name, go look at them on YouTube, even if you don't follow any competition, and see why they are as good as they are, because you can learn something for every dojo person. Everybody who just trains in a karate club, doesn't compete, can learn something just by going to, like right now, turn on your YouTube right now. We're gonna read it. We're gonna
right now. They're watching something right now.
We'll get another tab or whatever.
Okay.
Get it your phone while you got it there,
your
computer, or your phone. You know what I mean? There's devices.
Everybody's got 6 devices.
That's right. Throw in your virtual reality.
Before we get in there, though, explain exactly what the WKF points are and what they mean.
You can get different points for different levels of events. So, like, you can get a lot of points for winning a world championship, another layer of points for, and actually, there's a sheet somewhere that explains it.
Yeah. Premier League, you get so many points.
Exactly.
First, second, or
so
third.
World Championships, Premier League. If you have a Continental Games, like a Pan Am Games or Asia Games.
I think national championships maybe as well give you points. No,
it's not. Right. And then Series A. So and it's big because you can miss. You cannot place in the top 5 or top 8, but win one big championship and be way up there.
Yeah. Now these points carry over too, right?
Yeah. Right now they're carrying over.
Yeah.
Because they're still going to build on their points all through this. Actually, I think the points go right to 2020.
Yeah.
And then it resets.
Yeah.
I think, but I have to read the sheet again.
Okay. So we're going to go over the overall rankings in each division. Not all of them, obviously, maybe just the top 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And talk about it a little bit. So let's start a little bit here with female kata. And I was surprised with female kata. You think female kata, the one who's kind of dominated recently, especially in 2017, was Kyo Shimizu.
Yes.
Won all kinds of tournaments. However, she is not the overall female kata point champion.
No.
It is
Sandra Sanchez.
From Spain. So, and it's not even close. Sandra Sanchez has 6,200 points, and Kyo Shimizu has 3,800 points, and everybody else is pretty close in that 3,000 range. But yeah, I thought Kyo Shimizu, before looking at this list, for sure would have been first.
Yeah, and I think if you look at it, there's so many K1 and Premier League events in Europe that Sandra's been hitting them all and getting first place. EKF Senior Championships, first place. There's big one. All the Premier Leagues, first, third, second, first. She got second place Okinawa 2 years ago. So even since 2015, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15 events since 2015.
Yes.
Because the last World Championship, she took third place.
So that's big.
That's big, but that gave her 1,140 points. I think it's 3,000 points if you win the World Championships.
Okay.
So the reason is she's hitting lots of events.
Yes.
And she's talented.
Of course. Yeah.
Now, in that list, you want to look down it. Oh, my list disappeared.
I already moved on to female or to male.
Oh, but I just want to talk about one more thing in that list. Is that I think it's at athlete 33 is Rita.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Rita's 32. Rita right now is 32nd. Rita No is 32nd in the world.
Wow, good for Rita. So there you go. She's going to continue, obviously, getting some points as she goes on.
Exactly. Okay, what's the next one?
Male kata. Let's go to male kata, because here again, a little bit, it's tight. It's tight for sure. At the very top is, the kata king himself, Damian Quintero from Spain as well. So Spain occupied both the top spots in kata, 6,000 points. But right behind him is Rio Kiyuna.
Yes.
With 5,800. So that's going to be a tight little race heading into, the World Championships next year and beyond. So 6,000 points for Damien Quintera and 5,800 for Rio Kiuna. And then after that, it kind of falls off a little bit. 4,000 with Isaiah Shibaba of Japan, and Antonio Diaz got 3,200. But yeah, so close at the top of the male kata. Kenneth Lee of Canada is 20th.
Wow.
He's up there. 1,300
so he was at 15.
points.
Now he was down. He's back up. Now, one thing I thought was interesting in this list was Rio Kiuna has been to 8 international events in almost 3 years.
Yes. Yeah.
And at least 15, almost 20 events Damien Quintero has been to in the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Almost double the events.
That's pretty crazy.
And Rio Kiuna won the last World Championships.
Yes, that's right. So that's where he probably got a lot of those points.
Yeah. I mean, the European League, the European Continental Championships, I got him 930 points. So it's going to be interesting. These guys, they get ready for the next World Championships coming up.
For sure. All right, moving on to female kumite minus 50 kilograms. So we'll just go through the female kumites now, and then we'll go to the males. Sure. So minus 50 kilograms. At the very top from Turkey is Serap Oseliak. And again, apologize if we screw up your points. Your name. With 3,900 points, right behind her is Bettina Plank from Austria. It's got 3,300 points. So again, tight at the top there of the minus 50 kilogram division for the females in kumite. If we look at
and Justine Burt came in at 79.
79. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good find.
Vicky Carrera. Sorry, I put your name. 89. What's interesting with Justine Burt, she hasn't competed in over a year.
That's true.
So she just had ACL surgery.
Just accumulated some points. We're definitely not going to be making any name announcing lists, are we? Like you and me for being able to announce people's names.
No, that won't be us.
No.
We'll just wonderful personalities.
That's right. The TV personalities.
Next.
Minus 55 kilograms for the females. In first place overall with 4,800 points is Anzelika Terlia.
I knew I should do it. I knew it. I totally had money in this one.
Did you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to sound like a total sports guy.
From Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's at 4,800, 1,000 points behind there is Zhu Yunwen from Chinese Taipei. Valentina Zolotarova from Canada is at 68th in that one.
Katie Campbell is 16th.
Oh, how did I miss that? Katie Campbell, yeah. 16th.
There's a couple of Canadians on this list. Katie Campbell's there.
And there's a couple of Americans there too. Jenna Brown is sitting at 33.
Tina Smith DeRoy is from Canada. She's at 104. So her thing right now is she's got to crack the top 100.
Yes.
And Valentina, that's what she's really striving at. That's why Valentina has been to 3 or 4 international events in the last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on to minus 61 kilogram, the females. The first, this is tight at the top. Look at this. So minus 61 kilogram female. The very top of the WKF ranking is Zioyan Yin from China with 3,700 points. Right behind her with 3,650 is Jovana Rekovic from Serbia, and right behind her at 3,500 is Anita Sorogina from Ukraine.
Ooh,
so
look at
that's
this.
top. That's tight at the top 3. But yeah, go for it. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
Haya Jima is 7th.
7th for Haya.
Wow, she's from Ontario, right?
That's right. Yeah, 2,300. So Haya looking pretty good.
Wow, citizenship is a big thing.
It's going to be a big thing. Yeah. The closest American is Joanne Orban at 21. It's the 21st.
Oh wow.
There, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so Haya up in the top 10. That's pretty crazy. And I know she's been going to a lot of the K1 tournaments as well.
She's got a lot of good social media videos up there.
She does. She's got the social media game going strong. Yeah. That's good. She knows how to work that. All right, moving on to the minus 68 kilogram in the females. Again, tight at the top. The top 5 are all in 3,000 territory. In the very top, though, is Elisa Buchinger from Austria. So she's leading the pack there in the minus 68 kilogram division for the WKF ranking. American Ashley Davis is sitting at 15th. And just scanning down, there's another American, that's Cheryl Murphy at 36.
Oh, Cheryl's fantastic. I love watching her fight. Yeah. And Leah Gordon from Canada, she's at 110. She just needs to crack that 100 so she can get into the Series A.
Yeah, because that'll be big. All right, moving on to the female heavyweights, 68 kilograms plus. At the very top, this one's not even close. Ayumi Yukusa from Japan sitting at 6,200 points, and the next closest is 3,000 points with Dominika Tatarova from Slovakia. So not too close in this one here. And again, just as we scan down here, I don't see...
There's two Canadians.
Two Canadians.
So there's Yashna Hati. She's actually a Canada wildcard member from Montreal.
Okay.
Oh, she might not be from Montreal. She might be from New Brunswick.
And then we see Kennelly is sitting at 45.
Yeah. Yashna's at 94. Wow, it's good for her. Good for them to crack the 100.
So there we go. All right, so that wraps up for the females. Let's go on to the male kumite, sitting at minus 60 kilograms. We'll start in the lighter weight divisions. So in first overall WKF points, again, this is tight. A lot of people put in 3,000.
Yes.
Sadruddin Samatsov from Uzbekistan is sitting at 3,600 points. Douglas Bros is right there pretty close, though, 3,200. He's in fourth place, the Brazilian superstar, and also social media good with the videos as well.
He got participation status at the last Worlds, but he didn't medal.
Okay.
I wonder why.
And we have Nicolas Bisson from Canada sitting at 42 on the top. I don't see any of our American friends at the top. 100 it doesn't look like, so a little bit tighter on that one, but only just one Canadian in there. So that's again the lightweight.
You know the problem the States has?
Well,
professional sports.
I can think of a couple things, but
other than a present with that haircut.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, but you guys even tell me that down there. No, like the thing is with the States, you have real professional sports.
Yes.
So if you're talented at something,
yes, you're going to go.
If you're at basketball, you're going to go somewhere else.
Totally.
You know.
Totally. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so let's get in now to the minus 67 kilograms, the top of the WKF standings, 3,600 points. Andres Madera from Venezuela. And Jordan Thomas from England is top 5.
He won the last World Championships.
That's right, yeah. Again, just scanning. Brian Ramrup is sitting at 41st for the Americans. Doesn't look like any Canadians in the top 100 in that one.
No.
So there you go. That's the minus 67 kilograms. Let's get into a little bit more of the big boys here. Minus 75 kilograms, the WKF standing, sitting right at the top. Luigi Busa. He's been to a lot of tournaments. He's got 3,900 points. This is a tough division. Luigi Busa in first. Stanislav Horuda from Ukraine in second, right behind him. Tom Scott from the United States at 3,500, Captain America. And then, of course, Rafael Agaya won the last World Championships, sitting at 3,200.
Look at this. IGF since 2015 has been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, only 10 international events.
And that's what I was going to say.
In 3 years, he's only been in 10 events.
Yeah.
And then at these events, it's third place, first, third, first. And then he won the last World Championships.
Yes, yeah.
Not only did he win, but I think he took 2 medals, no? I can't remember. Anyway, so it says here minus 75. That one alone gave him 1,980 points.
So there you go.
The points must be different if you've got more people in your division.
Maybe we should find it.
We should look. But he got a first place. He's coming back. Someone said he might have been injured, but I think he just. This is going to be. We're going to see Agia at a lot of events this year.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the minus 84 kilogram male kumite in the very top, 4,500 points. Ryutaro Alaga from Japan.
Yes.
He won the World Championships as well there last year, got some points. George Tanos is in there from Greece, sitting at third. He's got 3,000 points, so not far off for George Tanos.
It's a really wide mix. Sarman is there from Canada at 58.
Yes, yeah.
Cameron Madani is United States is sitting there at 53.
Well, I guess he hasn't got to.
But the real smattering of countries, like you can't really see one country dominating.
No. Okay, let's look at the. That's it. That's for minus 84. Let's look at the big boys. The plus 84 kilograms. The leader of the WKF rankings, and again, this is tight, 3,900 points. Sajad Ganjadeh from Islamic Republic of Iran. Daniel Gajzinski from Canada.
Fifth.
He
just needs 1 gold medal. Like, look, he's at 2,400. The other guy's at 39. If he could win the World Championships next year, or go to like
or win a big K1, win the Paris
4 or
Open
5
or
events.
something.
Yeah, exactly. He would pop to near number 1.
Damn, good job, Daniel Gazinski.
Exactly.
And just kind of doing a quick browse through here. It doesn't.
Then number 3, Enes Erkan from Turkey. He's the same size and looks really similar to Big Steve in our club.
Oh yeah, really?
Except he has a beard, but like his height and his kind of like his whole physique, it looks just like Steve. So about a year ago, I was sending Steve videos of him like, Steve, copy this guy, copy this guy.
Steve, not only does this guy maybe look like you,
yeah, he is you.
He is you. And then also we have another thing in there, Camel Ian is sitting at 88, so also being able to crack that top 100. So there you go. That's the WKF World Rankings as of right now.
The end of
2007. Where are you at here?
Man, I can tell. I've been there.
Your head is all over.
See what happened with Trump the other day? Like his dentures started falling out.
No way.
So his dentures was coming forward and started slurring and stuff. It's so hilarious.
Oh man.
At first, people thought he was drunk, and then the cameraman actually zooms in on his mouth, and you can see the dentures were sitting in place.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, so there we go. That's the WKF rankings. We'll keep an eye on that as we go into the new year and look at the K1s.
Absolutely.
There we go. So this podcast is already flying through. I think we should save maybe
Let's save everything else.
Save everything else.
That's right.
But we do have to talk about a couple upcoming tournaments.
Sure.
On the tournament trail. The last one for us on the West Coast here this weekend is for our young guys looking to make the Winter Games next year. So we have the BC Winter Games tryouts for Zone 6 in Nanaimo.
I think there's some 4 or 5 on the mainland.
That's right. So a couple tryouts for the BC Winter Games. Again, those for 12, 13-year-olds, so just the youngins. But the first K1 of the year, next year, January 26th to 28th, that's the Paris Open in Paris, France. That's going to be a big one. There's going to be a lot of people in that one. Usually is for the Paris Open, but the World Championships here, is going to be crazy.
I mean, if Okinawa, they thought Okinawa would slowly die off, but it doubled to tripled in size.
Yeah. And Paris, which is historically one of the biggest.
It will be massive.
Yeah. So looking forward to that, January 26th, 28th. And then February 2nd to 4th is the EKF, European Karate Federation Junior Cadet and U21 Championships in Sochi, Russia. So that's at the beginning of February. So those are your first tournaments coming up in the new year.
Right on.
All right. So
I think you should talk about principal specificity just a little bit.
We'll get it next time.
No, people are waiting for the fitness tip this time.
They are.
Yeah, they're waiting for a fitness tip. You're gonna get the fitness tip. Give us the Cole's notes on it.
All right, real quick.
Because by the way, the last one we've been doing it all week, and they're waiting for the next one.
Okay, I see what it is. So, this one is just basically the principle of specificity, which means you want to be training the way you perform. In this case, if we're talking about karate, you want to be training the specific muscle groups in the specific ways that work for karate. So we're looking at the muscles, we look at the adductors of the legs, or the inside of the legs. You look at the shoulders, which use endurance, and then of course the hip flexors, which are always used for the kicking motions. All that lifting of the leg is done with your hip flexors. So you want to train those muscles, but you want to train them specifically to the way they're used, like I said. So for the legs, for the adductors, you want to look at power. And actually, it's funny you say that, because Neil from the club, on his way out the door, he said, I really want to be able to make more distance. Because Kazemazuki to close that distance. I said, well, what you want to do is you want to use those adductor muscles. So you want to, a good way to do it is strap on a big weight vest. So you're adding some kind of resistance, adding more than your body weight, and then just really push off and try and go across the dojo floor, pushing as hard as you can, as far as you can in a fighting stance, using those inside of your leg muscles, those adductors, to push yourself across the floor.
So funny you say this, because we've been doing the pulsing steps.
There you go.
Like all last week and this week.
Yeah.
They lift your front leg and you pulse. They lift your back leg and go backwards and you pulse. So those muscles.
That's it. Just think about the way what muscles are using when you perform karate, how are they working, and train them that way. So power movements, that kind of stuff. For your shoulders and your arms, it's more, quick speed and not so much power. It's more quickness. So you want to think being loose and fast with those ones as well. So the ball throws are really good for that. And then of course for kumite as well, we talk about the stretch shortening cycle. So those like bounding movements, plyometrics. So you want to be able to do those type of movements, like the lunging across the floor, the shooting.
Did it yesterday with the after-school program and killed them. The parents were here like, wow, you guys are training them so hard.
It's tough for sure. So again, just think about what muscles are using in karate, how are they being used, and train them appropriately. And don't forget to add resistance, because that's really the only way the body is gonna get stronger and faster, is if you actually have a weight vest on or something like that. And a good tip is to use the weight vest, do your little movements that relate, and then for a couple sets or whatever, and then take the weight vest off, and you'll be surprised how much faster.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like when we practice kata, we're weight vests, or we hold little weights in our hands.
Here's one for you. That means your muscles are potentiated.
Potentiating, ladies and gentlemen. Word of the day is potentiating.
The power potential of the muscle. When you add weight on, still potentiated, they still have that ability to perform high amounts of output.
That would be like a slogan: discover your power potential.
There you go.
Whoa, I like that. Discover your power potential.
Wow. I like it. There you go. That's my fitness training tip of the week in the Cole's Notes version. We mixed up the order, but that's okay.
Doesn't matter.
Next week, you'll give us our technical tactical.
Yeah, I just want a big shout out to another Steve in the club. He mentioned the other day that he listens and really looks forward to the fitness tip, and he was doing your squat jumps in the gym. I saw.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
while his son is training.
Okay,
So
good.
Steve, don't worry, we're listening for it. We'll keep bringing you the tips.
There you go, Steve. That's for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap up this episode of the Karate 360 podcast. We appreciate you guys listening in. Again, we shoot for Thursday nights to get these things live on Facebook, and then you have to wait till Monday morning for them to come out and download on all podcast platforms.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's wrap it up. My name's Kalan Anglos.
It's Mosdell.
Thanks for tuning in this week, guys. We will talk to you guys next week.
San Rokumaru.
Bye.